for technology and for information. So in other words, a very rich, detailed reality that is being hidden from us. But it won't be hidden forever. Why? Because rapid change in our world is the rule, not the exception. That's the French Revolution. You realize in 1787, even 88, France was in some financial trouble, sure, but who expected that within a couple of years the king and queen would have their heads removed from their bodies, the monarchy, centuries old, would be abolished and a republic declared? No one knew that. Nobody predicted that. The Russian Revolution, ditto. At the beginning of 1917, the Tsar had been on a dynasty that existed for 3 centuries. The Berlin Wall, the end of communism, all of us lived through that. Happened like lightning. People don't expect these. And we have it today. You have it in Tunisia. You have it in Egypt. You have it in Libya. You have it everywhere in the Middle East now. It's not going to go away. And the fact is that just a few months earlier, who here really would have predicted it? Change, in other words, dramatic change happens fast. Change is inevitable. This is what we looked like about 300 years ago. And we had looked more or less like this. We had lived more or less like this for quite a while. But then we got science. And now look where we're at. What's our world going to look like in another 20 years? I don't think any of us can easily predict this. What new technologies, what new capabilities will we have that will enable us as a society to crack this wide open without the help of the powers that be, without the help of these other beings? Because one thing, again, I want to hearken back to what Richard said. It's been my own opinion for quite some time. The true dynamic in the equation here isn't these other beings, and it's not the power secret keepers. It is us. We are the dynamic. And that's because we are changing so rapidly. Primarily and most observably, I would say, in our technology. But our ideas, our mind is changing. And it is happening around the world. And so we're not going to look like this even in another 20 years. Think back to 20 years ago, in 1991. Our world was totally different. So when this secret is opened up, it's going to be forced out, whether it's through a new variation of WikiLeaks of the future or through new technologies that will enable us collectively